welcome to Thunkworks. Ideas for a sculpture can come from anywhere. A lot of the times, the scrap metal parts I find actually inspire the project. Other times, it's an idea I've had, a doodle in a sketch pad, for example, and then I need to wait for the right parts to present themselves that would fit the sculpture. In this case, it's an idea I had quite a while ago. Had a small sketch in a notepad, and I needed to wait till I had the right parts that would be right for it. It was a chance conversation with a friend of mine. He had told me about these motorsport wheel nuts that he had laying around that he was no longer using, and I asked him if he wanted to give them to me, and I'd make him something cool with them. As soon as I saw them, I knew they'd be perfect for the fingers of this sort of robot or biomechanical hand sculpture that I wanted to make. So the wheel nuts coupled with a few ball bearings made some nice fingers with some knuckles. And then you can see here, I'm just going through my parts drawers, just looking for the right part that would fit the palm. So around about this time in the project that I realised the final form of these were going to be somewhat Iron Man like in style, due to the sort of round parts that I was using for the palm. I got pretty lucky here with these parts. They were a very close fit. I just had to relieve this gearbox ring very slightly. It was, ended up as a nice press fit with the bearing inside. Once that was fitted together, I felt that it needed a little bit more size to the palm, so I found this motorbike chain that I had laying around, and it fit perfectly, wrapped it around, finished the palm off nicely. So the palm actually, so the bearing is just a press fit in the gearbox component, and then the chain itself is just held in place by its own mechanical fixing with the pin. So there's no welding on the palm itself. So then it was time to assemble all of the fingers. It was a little bit tricky to figure out the right process to start with. I tried a couple of different methods to position the parts to make the fingers bend in the way I wanted to. You can see here I'm wrapping around a pulley. This is how I made the first finger. Then once I had finished the first, I actually switched to a slightly different method, which works a little bit easier. So I had enough parts to make a pair of hands, so I welded all the fingers together, and here I am fitting them to the palm of the hand, just holding the fingers by eye and welding them in place. With the palm of the hand starting to look like something from Iron Man, I felt that I needed to have a forearm with a similar form to Iron Man's to finish it off. So I took some stainless steel tubing, cut out a section for the back of the hand, and then also used it for the main forearm as well. Here I'm just cutting a triangular section out of the tubing. Did this on opposite sides and then just squeezed it together, and then after some welding made a nice forearm shape. So after grinding down the welds to make them nice and smooth, I went over to my wire wheel on the bench grinder, give the parts a really nice even brushed finish. It was just a case of shaping the top just to allow the hand and palm to sit nicely on top before I could weld them in place. And just to finish off the hands, I just felt like it needed just a base for some more stability. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. If it's your first time here at Thunkworks, I've got lots of other videos you can check out. Please give me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.